Hey everyone, I'd like to welcome you to the first ever episode of Kazekiiri Rants. My name is Kazekiiri. This episode will be about Sonic the Hedgehog 4, what features I believe should be implemented into the game, and the analyzation of a certain YouTuber. With that being said, let's begin. Ever since Sonic the Hedgehog 4's trailer was revealed on February 4th, much of the Sonic community was outraged by the trailer, and they have berated and belittled the game non-stop. However, much of the Sonic community were pleased by the trailer. Before we can make any assumptions, let's take a deeper look into the game. Sonic the Hedgehog 4 is going to be a direct sequel to Sega's 1994 classic and my favorite game of all time, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. As such, it is meant to appeal to the older Sonic fans, going to such lengths like reviving and placing a Sonic the Hedgehog 1 enemy, Motobug, into the new game. But even in light of this appeal to older gamers, there still has to be a sore loser who can't accept what gracious gifts are being offered to him. Everyone, I'd like you to meet Richard Kuta. Now, Richard's YouTube page says he is a, and I quote, digital production artist slash creative writer, when in reality, he is nothing more than a deranged little twerp stuck in Fantasyland. I've been following this douchebag for a while now, and he has used a variety of online handles in the past, including Son Manic, a Knothole resident, and the lesser-known Diapered Chipmunk. Oh, did I forget to mention he's an introverted diaper-wearing furry? Well, now you know. Now, not too long ago, Richard released a series of rant videos, if you will. They weren't really rant videos. They were more like him bitching at his camera for 30 minutes about how the modernized Sonic shown to the right, with green eyes, longer quills, and a slender figure, didn't have what it takes to be in a sequel, a direct sequel to Sonic 3 and Knuckles, in which they used the fatter, short-quilled, black-eyed Sonic shown to the left. He also goes on to bitch some more about level design and how it was subpar to Sonic 3's level design shown here. Now, I'm going to switch back to the Sonic 4 level design and study it very carefully. Note the grassy background, the cloudy skies, the blue skies, just note the background, okay? Now, go back to the Sonic 3 image. What do you notice? They're nearly fucking identical, and this guy is basing his opinion off 2 seconds of fucking gameplay. It's ridiculous. Needless to say, he gets flamed and trolled by every modern-day Sonic fanboy there is, and as a result, he takes the rant videos down. He slaps up a terrible excuse for an apology video after that, takes that one down, and submits another just as terrible apology video up after that, in which he sounds like he's about to cry all the way through, but he never is done, so it's just like painful to watch, because like this entire time you're like, this is a 28-year-old man sitting in front of his webcam that he bought with like $5 because the quality is so fucking shitty that you can't even see his eyes through his glasses, and he's just non-incessantly talking about how he's sorry that he had an opinion over a video game, a really, really bad opinion that he based off 2 seconds of gameplay. It's just painful to watch. But yeah, I can safely say his apology is bullshit based on infatuations that he and other various users have encountered on message boards in the past. And I actually have one of those from a message boards which I frequent right now. In this, this is after the apology video in which an Knothole resident says he's done arguing over the Sonic 4 debate. And in this, you have a user posing as Sonic, and he says, "Let me tell you what is a mistake. Calling people who whine about my eyes and my new look fans." Fans in quotation marks. And a Knothole resident quotes and replies, "Well, my blue friend, I must be honest with you because a lot of your true fans care enough to be front about this. You got uglier over time, and whoever denies that is just being nice about it because they're too scared to be truthful. I respect you like any other fan does, but let's be brutally honest here, and please don't take offense because we're trying to help you recover. Sonic, you're a sickly, anorexic, green-eyed faggot that releases a decade's worth of horrible games that whores himself out, says stupid gimmicks, and associates himself with retarded friends who have the personality of sandpaper. What happened to you, man? You used to be cool. I'll comment on that later. And then there's a post right below that that excuse me, that addresses a post not in this image, but username FlamerStreak says, "Oh, come on. You should know that having standards for a game and having standards for having a girlfriend or a steak at a fancy restaurant are different things, right? If you don't, then I pity you more." And then Knothole Resident replies, "Lol, wow. Are you kidding me? They are the same things. I was using those above scenarios as a metaphor for Sega, as they should try to apply effort into their work and strive for something better." So not only is this 28-year-old virgin complaining about a video game, he's now comparing standards for a video game to standards of a girl. Holy shit, I cannot even wrap my mind about that. Around that. It is making my fucking head hurt. Like, seriously. It gives me a freaking migraine to see how fucking retarded these stupid fanboys can be. So, Resident, you've already proved yourself to be less than adult by lying when you said you were going to quit arguing about the modernized Sonic and Sonic 4 gimmick. But I have some more evidence for you. In 2007, on FUS, a forum board which I used to frequent, and this was still when the Sonic SatM movie that Resident was producing was still in production. Take a look at the drawings. The one on the left is by a user on the forums, and the one on the right is by a artist that Resident hired to draw. Take a look at the similarities. Note the unusual collar, the large belt buckle, and the zippers. So not only is Resident proving to be hypocritical, he's also proving to be a plagiarist. Very mature. You going to apologize to that user you plagiarized off of too, or are you just going to snuggle back in bed with your Sonic plushie? But wait, kids, there's more. That is right. Stupid Richard filed an illegal DMCA claim that YouTube must abide by law to, and he filed this in his company's name, his quote company's name, Arcade Designs. Now, I'm not sure if any of you youngins know this, but a DMCA is illegal and punishable by a fine and or jail sentence. So he's really proving to be less than adult about this whole situation, and I can honestly not see how anybody is believing his apology so far. Produce some counter evidence, or I'm not believing shit from this kid, alright? And that leaves us only one thing left to comment on, and that is this wonderful picture. Just stare at it. I'll give you the next 10 seconds. Starting now. Alright, now stop and think. Why would a 28-year-old grown man dress this way? The answer is simple. He's a diaper-wearing man-child who is intellectually and emotionally weaker than anybody here on YouTube. He's an emotional little prick who needs to get the fuck off or stop making retarded videos that he should not even be making in the first place. Well, folks, that only leaves me and my opinions about Sonic the Hedgehog 4. Now, seeing as it is a direct sequel of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I can't help but to say that I am really, really excited about this game. I have high hopes for it, but only time will tell if it will deliver the classic nostalgic feel that is granted when you play games such as Sonic 1, 2, 3, or Knuckles. But yeah, I can't really say all that much right now without seeming like a fucking hypocrite. But yeah, I can't say much off of 2 seconds of gameplay, but I do have high hopes for this game. I enjoyed most of the new modern Sonic games. But yeah, only time will tell. I will be buying it, that is a definite, and I will be putting up a Let's Play of it in the future, this summer, 2010, so be on the lookout for that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes this episode of Kazekiiri Rants. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.